Hostile UAV incoming.
It's time for our monthly pickups. A few of the titles we got for the month of July, either for free, on sale, out of curiosity, or at full price, because they were just that good. Gameloft released Modern Combat 5 on the 24th of June 2014, so yes, this is an old one. But the reason I picked it up this late is because of a couple of factors. First, I hate touch controls, so although this game was released years ago and has been free for some time now, I just couldn't play through it using touch controls, and I have no controls for the iPad that will work with it. This brings me to the second factor. Now that I have Windows 10 installed, I can play all these apps right on my PC with my Xbox controller. So now this generic copy and paste shooter, which by the way is one of the best available for mobile, is a completely new experience. I'd advise anyone who's interested in a decent first-person shooter for mobile to check it out as well. Released on March 13, 2015 for the Vita, Orochimaru Tainted Bloodlines was free for the month of July on PSN. It's been some time since I played a turn-based dungeon crawler, and this title is a great place to restart. It follows a pretty twisted storyline, similar to most JRPGs, involving curses, bizarre mating rituals, and hordes of demons. You'd really have to try it out for yourself to get what I'm talking about. But it's a solid JRPG that any Vita owner should at least consider picking up, since JRPGs are pretty much all we have to look forward to from the Vita moving forward. Poor little Vita.
Mighty number 9!
Now this train wreck of a game was released on June 16th this year. Mighty number 9 had butthurt fanboys drowning in disappointment. Disappointment usually, if not always, stems from high expectations which I never had to begin with. Other than not being a Mega Man fan, I generally attempt to always hold realistic if not low expectations for any release. So when a title is released, I'm either pleasantly surprised or not at all. So far I see where the hate and disappointment is justified, but I'm still taking my own sweet time giving this game a chance before I come to any real conclusions. I picked this up on the eShop. Although I read where the Wii U's version was the worst with horrific loading times, since my Wii U library is almost stagnated, I decided to get the Wii U version anyway. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for a possible review of this title. Released December 10, 2015, Fast Racing Neo was one of the very few good releases we had left for the Wii U. For all the F-Zero fans waiting for the next installment, I think we can safely agree that this baby will do a great job of tiding you guys over. It's not F-Zero, but might as well have been called that. It's an amazing futuristic racer along the same lines and a must-have title for any Wii U owner. I picked this up on the eShop for $14.99, a great price for an equally great game. I've seen so much trash sell for full price. This was undoubtedly a steal. It wasn't even on sale. Still on the Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles X is another must-have title for the Wii U. The best RPG experience available on the console in my opinion. Released December the 4th, 2015, Xenoblade Chronicles X is an amazing open-world RPG that guarantees hours and hours of game time. I've barely scratched the surface with Xenoblade, but do plan on completing this juggernaut eventually. Blazblue RR, released June 4th this year, is another iteration in the Blazblue franchise. This action game is so far only available on iOS and it's free to play. Nothing particularly deep, but serves well as a time killer. Check it out for yourself if you have an iPad or iPhone. Skyforce Reloaded is another free-to-play title for iOS and Android, released by Infinite Dreams on April 15th this year. This shoot 'em up is ideal for fans of the genre. With great visuals for what it is, it's easy to lose a few hours in this one. Last on the list of July pickups, we have Need for Speed. One of the advantages of a service like EA Access is the opportunity to pick up games I normally wouldn't buy. While I harbor no ill will towards the Need for Speed franchise, I have to say it has become uninteresting, and the last Need for Speed game I found any enjoyment in was the remake of Most Wanted, the Wii U edition. Through EA Access, I was able to play Rivals and now this. It is with a lot of Need for Speed games seems just fine, a cool experience, just not one I'll be paying for anytime soon. So to pick this up in the vault was perfect, so far so good. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. If we decide to review it and any other games from this pickup list, you'll be notified.
Hostile UAV incoming.